talk us through your first round win, how you thought you played tennis-wise?
Probably one of the most uncomfortable matches I've played in my career. Just really tried to, I feel like we both had a game plan. We know our game so well, but just from the get-go, I was trying to block out like the body, like his body, and just like play the tennis ball. Like I was really not trying to look at him at all. And I felt like that kind of helped me. In the first couple sets I played incredible from the back of the court. I had a real clear game plan of trying to move him as much as I could and not let him dictate. Because when the ball's on his racket and he's dictating play, he's probably one of the best players in the world. And I didn't want to be on the receiving end of that forehand tonight. So, I served pretty good, pretty average first serve percentage for me, like high 60s. But I just returned, and my intent from the back of the court was really elite today.
Great. Thank you very much. Questions? Craig.
Nick, have you ever felt like that playing anybody else? And I know you were saying you were trying not to look at him, but can you explain how difficult that actually was in the middle of a match, in the middle of points?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like there's probably two or three players that, after tennis I'm probably going to stay in contact with till I probably die, to be honest, and Thanasi's one of them. And it's just really hard because I feel like, I was telling some people, I feel like he had a really good opportunity. The way his body is and the way he's holding up physically and, his belief to play match after match, I felt like he had a really good opportunity to go far in the draw. So when I saw our names, it's unfortunate because, the way I'm playing and the goals I have, I felt like I had a really good opportunity this tournament as well. And I saw his name and I was just like a mixture of emotions. But look, it is what it is. I thought I dealt with it pretty professionally. The first couple of sets were pretty much flawless from me. But yeah, never easy. Obviously, game Kokkinakis, like it's a reminder of who you're playing every time he wins a game. So it's not easy.
Okay.
Nick, obviously you were playing after Serena, and I'm just wondering how did that play out for you? There was so much hype around it, and what was it like even stepping on the court? Because it was a night session, but somehow after Serena things were a bit different.
I feel like knowing the draw 3 or 4 days before actually going out there helped a lot. I felt like initially when you see the draw, you have this rush of emotion and you don't really know how to deal with it. And then you have like 4 days to kind of find your feet and hit knowing who you're playing. And your schedule came out and I saw that I was following Serena with like 2 days before I'm playing, and I'm kind of thinking, well, this is probably going to be the biggest match of her career, like not of her career, but the US Open's probably not going to have a bigger match. And then to follow that, it's a special opportunity. Like to play one of my probably best friends after Serena's, possible last match, and with the record-breaking attendance, it's insane. It's a night that I'm never going to forget, and my 200th win as well. So a couple accolades today, and it was good. I felt like I'd rather play after Serena because the crowd was amazing still. The atmosphere was electric, so it was fun.
You used the word professional before. It felt to me like you were really, maybe it's because you were focused on blocking them out, but you felt really focused and efficient on your serve as well. Not always going for too much, but getting the serves where you wanted and kind of ending the points really quickly. Were you conscious of trying to be kind of very efficient in addition to dictating the points?
Well, I didn't look. The key against Thanasi for my game in particular is I need to make plenty of first serves and just try and dictate whenever possible. Literally, whenever I can change direction, I have to change direction. So I can't ever let him feel like he's settled from the back of the court. And the way I've been serving really, really well, 215, 220 quite easily for the last 6 months. And today I took a bit off it when I needed to. Tried to spread the court as much as I could. But yeah, look, I'm always trying to be efficient on my serve because I feel like the way I'm returning now, I'm able to put a lot of pressure on people's service games. So I thought I executed my game plan really well today, and I had 3 break points in the third set that if I took one of those, the match is a lot quicker than the tie break. If I lose that, we all know how tie breaks go, and he can go swing either way. He gets that bit of momentum. Who knows? We could be out there still battling right now. So I was really thankful to get that tie break. Let me tell you.
Okay, we're going to take 2 more questions. It's late. Yes.
Hi Nick, Aish with ESPN. Congratulations on the win today. You talked about being exhausted before the beginning. Do you feel any differently today, or is it just the culmination of a similar feeling, or do you have fresh energy from the win today?
No, I'm exhausted. 99% of the tennis tour doesn't understand what it's like to be on the road for this long, and I'm not even doing it like that long compared to other Australians. There are Australians who have been on the road for 5-6 months. I'm closing in on 4 months, and it's brutal. There's new babies being born in my family. Mum's sick, my dad's not well, and I have to continue to travel because I'm from Australia. We don't have any choice. So, obviously I'm exhausted, but I have no choice but to wake up and try and put in my best performance today. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's hard. It is hard because people don't understand everything that I've got going on at the moment. I'm really proud of my performance. The maturity to just put all that aside. Yeah, I miss home a lot, and so does my girlfriend. She misses her family, newborn baby in that family too, and we have to continue to travel and play because we don't have that luxury of going home every week if we want to. So it's just another challenge that I have to deal with. But our last stop here before home, so let's see what we can do here.
Okay, Craig, last question, please.
At the end, when you're embraced, what was that feeling like? It was just like a sense of relief, or thank goodness it's over, or what did you say to each other?
He just said too good, and as soon as our lockers are next to each other in the change room. So I walked over to Thanasi and I basically said, look, that was the most uncomfortable I've ever felt on a tennis court. It just doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. We've shared so many moments together on the tennis court, on the doubles court, and we've had so much success, but it's just the real life stuff, that the respect that we have with each other. We've been through some things together. When I was really struggling, he was always supportive. I roomed with him and he always cared, and he's just seen me grow up, and I've seen him grow up. I've seen him be resilient through all his injuries, and to see him performing on the biggest stage, I'm proud of him in a way as well. But we just have respect off the court, which trumps anything on the court. But it was really uncomfortable. I don't want to do that again, to be honest.